Hey everyone, so unfortunately today is not a recorded music day like I would like to have put out some guitar music, but I did want to show you something interesting. Now this here consists, except for the wooden harmonica mic that I already showed you, this is my entire mic collection. This one is new, it's just about a week old. So I basically just used an SM57 for a cabinet. This is about a year old. And this one here is a PG57. This I've had since 2000. So this was my original cabinet microphone. I just never put down the extra, $10 for the SM57 back then, for whatever reason. So yeah, I've used this one. This is a beta. It's a Shure, because you gotta have a Shure. And it's really not a bad mic. I think they're discontinued, or you can get a different type of one today, but this is a really old one. Your standard 57, hammer nails with it, the whole deal. This one here is a old new mic. It's called Shure's Classic, and I'm going to read off, it looks like a 57, right? The screen is a little bit more chromy. The body is a beautiful stainless steel type of brushed metal. Has a switch. And has dual impedance inside for high and low. Unidyne 3. 545SD. And I did some research on this mic, and it was a favorite of the 60s. I mean, everybody in the 60s used that mic. Beach Boys used it for vocals. It was at Woodstock. Frank Sinatra. Maybe if you see old TV shows from the late 60s, 70s, you'll see this mic. I'll read what Sweetwater wrote about it. So it's called the Shure 545SD Cardioid Dynamic Instrument Microphone. $91.80. That's the price. It's not $99 like the SM57. It's $91. So they say, Shure's Classic Unidyne Instrument Mic. Vintage mic aficionados at Sweetwater are stoked. Shure's Classic Unidyne Instrument Microphone is back, and better than ever. In the late 60s, Shure's Unidyne 3 technology evoked into the SM57 we know and love. A mic that became a cornerstone of all genres of music. But before the SM57, there was the 545, and it was a fixture on stages and studios around the world. Today's 545SD features dual impedance operation and a uniform cardioid polar pattern that make it a versatile dynamic mic for the capture of many types of instruments, as well as for the use on lecterns and public address systems. Its lockable on-off switch further increases its impressive usability. Stock your studio with a piece of music history, the Shure S545SD. Frequency response 50 Hz to 15 kHz, which is the same as an SM58. This would be 40 Hz to 15 kHz. Forgot what this was. I think this could be used for vocals, so it's probably 50. I just don't remember right now. to actually change the impedance from low, which it comes stock ship with, which you could just plug and go, to high, you have to unscrew a couple things, pull out the pins, and switch a couple wires around. Here's a review. An excellent mic, equal to, if not better than, the SM57. So in my experience with this mic so far, it does sound better. There's a higher frequency than this. This one is okay. I mean, it is what it is. It was less than 100 when I bought it. And I mean, I've recorded a lot of stuff with it. You know, I mean, it is what it is. You know, it's a cheaper 57. This, for those of you who have used this, knows exactly what this sounds like. This, on the other hand, has a different taste to it. I like it a lot more. I've not tried it on guitar cabinets yet. Kind of just use it for vocals, but speaking through a PA, which I have an EV, what's this called? ZLX 12 inch Electro Voice ZLX 12 inch PA powered speaker. My friend let me borrow, and there is a difference, and I like it. I like this. You know, like they said, a piece of music history. They also have another mic that's very similar to this, but is very much in the SM58 type of resemblance. And I guess that, again, was a throwback, which, as far as I'm concerned, probably deserves to be bought. So here, I'll show you. Probably deserves to be bought. Just for the fuck of it. It probably sounds better. You know, what's the price on it? $100. What are you paying for an SM58? You know what I mean? So, and these are out of stock. 58. And this one, as they say, like the other part I read, Shure's Unidyne 3 technology evoked into the SM58. We all know and love today. This is the 565. Immortalized on stage at Woodstock, the 565 was a fixture on stages and in studios around the world. Dual impedance again, lockable switch. What do we have for 50 to 15 kHz? You know what I'm saying? So, but I probably can tell you that 565 probably sounds better than a SM58. So, kind of what I wanted to show you guys today. As far as working on new music material, that is going to happen in the future. There's just a lot going on here now. There's a lot of stuff in Chicago that's going on. And if you watch Fox News Channel, you'll find out exactly what it is, which I do. There's a lot of bad stuff going on politically here in Chicago. You know, There's a lot of gun violence. There's a lot of violence. There's a lot of things that you're not going to hear on the news going on here in Chicago. As far as the gun violence, there's a lot of children getting hurt, shot, or killed. If you watch the Fox News channel, you will hear the absolute truth of what's going on here as well as other cities. I'm not going to go into all that. I'm just saying that there's a lot of stuff going on, you know, where it wasn't, I mean, we got another lockdown, we got more lockdowns coming. I had made a video before about when the protests were happening, about how that's going to end up badly for everybody. And it did, because that probably started the second wave of this virus coming back in America. Everybody was kind of out of the clear, you know. You had like 30, less than 30 reported cases per day. Now we're back up to 350. You know? So, what are you going to do? There's not really much you can do other than safeguard yourself, safeguard your kids. I'm not sure that wearing masks is the answer to it all. I mean, I'm not really gonna fall into that, you know, shit show. But it's a good idea. It's just very inconvenient and uncomfortable. I don't like it. I don't like putting them on my kids. This is a free society. We shouldn't have to have lockdowns like we're bad little children, and our mayor talking to us like we're shitheads, you know. That's ridiculous, but this is what's happening in all these cities in America. I really hope for you Europeans that it's a little bit better, but we don't know. Anyway, that's it. I just kind of wanted to do this mic thing, and I say if you want a piece of nostalgia history, go with this one. But this one is your, you know, this is your, you know, where your bread and butter is on this one. You know, we all know what we got. This one's just pretty cool. And there's a lot of mics that are out now, and these aren't a lot of money. Like a lot of these mics are like $2,000-$3,000, you know, studio mics and all that. So that's it on that. This video was probably longer than I wanted it to be. Hopefully I can get a video up of some playing. But until then, everybody stay safe. Stay well. Don't get sick. Don't get your families sick. Don't let your families get sick. Watch your seniors. Watch your kids. We're definitely not out of the woods with this yet. Okay. I'm out. Later, guys.